My name is Ahmed Jallo. I'm the Instruction Coordinator Librarian based right here at the Menifee Valley campus, and today we're going to learn how to use our history databases. Our learning goals for today is to have the ability to use the library's resources as a tool to enhance your assignments, essays, and projects, and to effectively retrieve information from relevant database platforms. The two databases that we're going to be going over today is the History Reference Center and the African American History Database. Both of these databases are on database platforms that have a wide variety of different history databases, but I'm going to talk about that more in just a bit. First, let me show you how to get to the library website, which I'm sure you guys already know how to do. Okay, so what we're going to do first is there's a wide variety of ways that you could do to access the library's website. The most notable way is just to type in msjc.edu/library. And once you click the enter key, you'll be redirected to the library's homepage. And on the library's homepage, you can see that we have OneSearch over here. This is the primary search engine that we use here at the library. And you can use this feature to get history documents from the databases. You also have the option to go directly to the databases by going right under the quick links heading to all databases A through Z. And then you can see that we have 96 databases, and each database has like a little paragraph under it explaining what it covers, what subject areas it covers, and what types of material it has. And you also have the option to specifically go to your subject-specific database. So let's say, for this one, we're doing history. You can see that we have 22 databases, and these databases can contain millions and millions of records. And these databases are on database platforms. So by learning one, you can learn multiple. And let me show you a little chart I made to explain it, because I know this could be a little bit confusing. Okay, so whenever we're using the databases or OneSearch, our goal is to get information, and that information is indexed in a database, right? And then those databases are hosted on a database platform site, and you could kind of think of the database platform site as the owner of the databases, and they're not just going to own one database, they want to own multiple databases crossing multiple subject areas. And that's where OneSearch comes in, because if you remember the database page, we have 96 databases, but you don't want to search all 96 databases, right? It would be better just to do OneSearch, and that's where this third-party company comes in. What this company does is that it goes into the different databases and it pulls information based on what you're searching so that you don't have to go to those databases. However, it's very, very important to note that these OneSearch, it only gets some of the records. It's pulling millions and millions of records, but it's not getting all those records. And it also excludes some databases as well. So that's why we need to learn how to not only use OneSearch, but also the databases as well. And today I'm going to be going over some of those databases. And by learning how to use those databases, you're going to learn the database platform, which has multiple different databases, some of them including other history databases. So let me give you an example of what that looks like. So this is actually one of the database platforms that we're going to be using today. So you can see that this is an article that we have. It's on the database issues and controversies on the database platform InfoBase, and we're getting access through it through MSJC. What that basically means is that MSJC is paying for us to have access to this article. So this is an article that we have. So what we could do is we could actually go to OneSearch, take the article title, and we could even specifically say that it's a title of an article. And you can see there's no record found. So, but we have the article right over here. We're paying for the article, but it's not in OneSearch. So that's why we need to learn how to use the actual database. Okay, so let's go over our first database. So this is the History Reference Center. History Reference Center is the name of the database, and it's hosted on the database platform EBSCO, which is one of the largest database platforms that we have at the library. And this one database has over 600,000 materials, and that comes in a wide variety of different formats, some including newspapers, encyclopedias, dictionaries. And basically, as you probably already know, we use references to start our research. We use it to get background information of our topic to see what specific subtopics we want to focus on. Let me show you how to get to the History Resource Center. So as I mentioned, there are a couple ways to get to the library homepage. The first way is to type it into the address bar. You could also go from the school's homepage. So this is the school's homepage. Under departments and then under instruction services, there's the library link. So we're at the library's homepage. We go under quick links to all databases A through Z. And then since we're going to the History Reference Center, we could click the H for history, and it's located right over here. So we go ahead and click that, and it automatically takes us to the database platform. So you can notice that this is a different website than the library website, and that's because this is the database platform, and you could see we're getting access to the History Reference Center. So automatically when I click the link, it takes me to the advanced search page. And so with this specific database, there is no, it's preferred to use the advanced search field because it has, like I said, 600,000 records. But you also have the option to do a basic search by clicking right here, and that just gives you the one line over here, just like you would have in OneSearch or Google. So you could also go to the advanced search, which is the page we just saw, and you can see there's a wide variety of different options that we have. You could specifically say what type of material you want. So, you know, if I want an academic journal, a biography, an encyclopedia. And what I've noticed about some of these options is like you probably won't even get any if you go to some of these options. And that's because this is hosted on a database platform. So their stuff is kind of like it is unified, so it's kind of like the same for all the different databases. Whenever you are searching the History Reference Center, it's always extremely important to click the full text option, because the full text option, I mean, there are some records in the database that don't even have the article. It just wants to show you the record page for the article. And then if you're searching for an image, you could specifically say which type of image that you're looking for. This is good if you're making like a PowerPoint presentation or something like that. And this is Okay, so this section right here, this is a very, very interesting feature. This feature is also new to me, so I'm wondering if it's new to the database platform. But this is really good because you could select your reading level that you want for the actual piece of information that you're looking for. And for those who like to read simple documents with simple language, you could go to grade 5 to grade 8, and that would provide you documents that are in simple language, and that's what I like as well. So let's go ahead and do a search. And you can see as I'm doing my search, it gives me options as well, which is really good if you're not very good at spelling. So that's the Harlem Renaissance, and let's do Aaron Douglas. So no results found. So I mean that's really interesting. Let's just do Harlem Renaissance then. Well, this is a reference database. So let me see. I think it's because of all of the filters that I put in. Oh, it's because it's reports. Okay, there you go. So we have 191 results, and you can see that all of these are newspapers, reference, we have videos, and 191 results. That's a very good number of results. But we could also use the left panel to further reduce the number of results we have to just a small number of relevant results, so we don't have to go through the 191. So usually there's always going to be like a time preference. So let's do 2018. Let me just press the enter key. So now we have 20. So now this is a very good number of results. And you could even see like the reading level is still over here as well. So that's also something I could take into consideration. Like if I want to read this one, it would be better than reading this one because it's a lower number, and I prefer documents that are in more simple language. Okay, so let's go to our second database. So the second database we're going to go over is called African American History Online. And so for the last database and this database, they're on a very large database platform. So not only can I get this database there, but I could get other databases as well. So just keep that in mind as we go over this. So the African American History Online, this shows over 500 years of history, African American history. It comes in the forms of articles, videos, maps. It covers Black leaders like Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. It's written in simple language, which is really good. The further information, that's so basically that's a section where if you read the entire article and you want to get more information, you could go to the further information section, and that would redirect you to different parts, different sources that you could get more information on the topic that you're searching for. And it's on the database platform InfoBase, which is the same one where I showed you the example in the chart. So let me show you how to get there. So back at the library's homepage, just like the same database that we just did, you go under all databases A through Z, and then click, well, let's go to history first, because there's different ways to do this. So let's do this one first. So we go to history, and then look, it's the first option right over here. We should also have the history reference center right over here. So if you're not sure which one you want to use, you could just filter it out by subject. So let's go ahead and go to African American History Online. And you can see it's hosted by Infoplex. We're getting access through MSJC, and the database is called African American History. Right at the homepage, you could see like some of the featured articles and pictures and videos. So you can see they're trying to show that they have a wide variety of different types of information. We could also go to the sources tab, which it basically is the same thing as the homepage. It kind of breaks down all of the different types of information that they have. So primary sources, I mean, we're always looking for primary sources when we're looking into library databases. And we could see these are all of the different topics that they have and how much information they have on each topic. So let's go ahead and see what this one is. So the White House, you could see that there's all of these different articles that they have that are related to African American history. We go to the next one, images. You could see that we also have different, so these are like the different vendors that provide those images. And we know Getty Images is a super popular one. And we could use these pictures, and then like let's say I'm doing a PowerPoint presentation, I could take this image, save it, and then take the citation and add that to my reference slide. Of course, we also have videos. So let's say that you're just starting off on your topic. You could also look at videos to get more information. The timelines is also a really interesting one. So they provide different topics, and then you could click those topics to get some more information on each one of those topics. We also have the contributors tab, which is basically like a reference page, so you know who you're getting your information from, and whether or not you see them as a credible author. And so I also wanted to show you guys, if I go back to the History Reference Center, so I told you that a lot of these database platforms would host other databases. So like, let's say that you don't want to use the Reference Center or the African American History database, you could actually, just on the same page, you could just go to Choose Database, and you could see all of the different databases that they have. And a lot of these are also related to the topic of history. So that's also a cool feature that we have. Okay, so there are two ways to get Chicago citations. The first way is to go directly to OneSearch. So when you do your search, you have the search results page. You want to get access to the book or the article. You simply click the title of what you want to select, and then you will get a display of the record page. And on the record page, you can click the quotation marks to get the citation. And the Chicago style is going to be the last style that's offered. And then this is the Chicago style. And you could go ahead and copy that to your clipboard and then put that on your reference sheets. Another way to get the citation is by going directly to the database platform. Now, if I'm doing the search in the database, and I have my results page here, and I want to get access to the document, I could go ahead and press the title. It'll redirect me to the record page, and on the record page, I have the option to get the citation by going to this right panel and clicking the cite option, which is a sheet icon. If I press that, I'll get a wide variety of different citation styles that are in alphabetical order. I could just scroll down to Chicago, and here's my citation right over here. I also could do it once I open the material. So if I want to open the material, I just go to the left column to PDF full text. Once I click that, it would open in the database viewer, and then I could get the citation by just clicking on this top bar right over here with the quotation icon. And then it would also display that alphabetical list of citations. And I just scroll down to Chicago, and there is my citation. And if you ever do need additional resources, what you could do is you could go back to the library's homepage. And on the library's homepage, if you just scroll down to this middle section right over here, under the carousel, you can see we have a wide variety of different options for you to get additional assistance if you need it. You have the option to chat with a librarian 24/7 whenever you want, even if it's 12 a.m. at night. We have a librarian available to chat with you if you need assistance with getting those research topics and navigating and accessing information from those databases, or if you have any technical difficulties, feel free to just chat with us. You also have the option to submit a question if you don't have time to chat, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. You have the option to also chat with a peer research assistant. Peer research assistants are students just like you. They specialize in finding research, and you could chat with them, or you can make an appointment with them by clicking this link right over here. If you click this link, you'll be redirected to their sign up page, and you'll have like a picture of our PRAs over here. And then these are our PRAs. You could click the I near their name to get information about their major and their interest to see if you want to work with them. And then you could choose the date and the time that best works for you. And then they will email you a Zoom link where you could meet with them for 30 minutes. And of course, you're always welcome to join us at the library as well. Our reference desk at the Menifee Valley campus is open Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And this is our phone number. Of course, you're most welcome to call us during our business hours, and we'll be more than happy to assist you. And you also have the option to email me right over here. And I will also send your professor the PowerPoints, so you have that available to you. And thank you so much for listening to and watching our instruction session today. Thank you.